Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to go over the test drives this week, and we have got the Western Rapid Rocket. The way you can win it, because it's a Alice Car Meet prize ride, is by winning for 2 days in a row to earn the Rapid Rocket in any of the series. I'm guessing. Anyway, let's move on to the test drive. Okay, so as cool as this thing may look, I wouldn't recommend it. It can't go up ledges very well. Like, you saw me mess that up, right? Like, I messed up trying to get up that tiny little ledge, and most bikes would probably be able to easily do that. But I'm going to have to say no. Not this one, and from this point forward, you will not hear me at the start of the video, you'll hear me at the end of every thing. So, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the Phantom FR36, newest car added into GT Online. It performs well, it handles well, and I believe I've actually upgraded this car before, and it doesn't look too bad when it's actually upgraded, fully upgraded and whatnot. So, yeah, I'd honestly recommend it. It's not bad on speed, not bad on braking and handling, it's all good. And this one can be found in Luxury Showroom. We're starting with the luxury cars today, guys. Okay, so this car is in two places this week. It's in the luxury showroom and it's in the salvage yard robberies, which we'll get to do them next. But the Cliffade XL, it's not a bad vehicle. I honestly really enjoyed upgrading this car when I did, and I did not regret upgrading it. The funny thing is, guys, I haven't actually upgraded this on the PS5 account, and I'm on the PS5 account. If you guys would like me to do this for Kurt, which for some reason he doesn't really like SUVs, I don't know why. He has said he doesn't like them, but I think this one is a subjective. I think this one's really cool, actually. I quite like the front of the car and the back of the car. The car looks great. I like the look of this car. But would I recommend it? Yeah, absolutely. It's also got some decent speed, some decent braking, but it's not going to win you many races, unfortunately. It does feel a tiny bit slow, but it's not terrible. You know, like I think it's got decent speed, but it's not going to win you races, and it's definitely not the fastest vehicle in the entire game. So, yeah, I would still recommend it. It's still a nice vehicle. Let's move on to the next one. Handles well, brakes well, takes corners well. Everything about the car is great. So yeah, I would honestly recommend this car. This is the Pista Comet S2 convertible, and you can find it at the salvage yard robberies. Let's move on to the next one. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of this car, but you can also find this one at the salvage yard. This is called the Grotti GT500, and well, I'm just not really a huge fan of the look of the car and its turning capabilities. Its braking is alright, but nothing else really. I'm gonna have to give it a no. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this thing is called the LCC Invertion. I tried to pronounce it, but you would have seen the real name at the start of the video. Anyway, I'm gonna say no because I'm not a fan of bikes, but I will give it credit where it's due. It does take corners well, and it does have a good top speed, and it brakes well as well. So you'd probably expect me to say yes or something, right? But the answer is no, because I just don't really like test driving bikes. I don't see how this thing is going to have any decent upgrades or anything like that. I've just never liked bikes, and I'm not going to like the next bike either. So let's just move straight on to that. Okay, so I'll give it credit where it's due. It takes brakes, corners, handles well. Brakes well and... What am I saying? But no, the answer is no. This is a zombie bobber. You can find it at Simeon's place. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to say no because I don't like bikes. But you guys can get it if you want to. Okay, what is this thing? This thing is called the Kenis Kamahari. I really hope I pronounced it right, but this thing... No, the answer is just no. Don't get this thing. Like, seriously, this is an off-roader. You can find it at Simeon's place, but just don't get it. Okay, this is the XLS, also known as Benefactor XLS, and it's an SUV. You can find it at Simeon's place. The car performs well, handles well. It's great. Okay, I honestly would, yeah, I'd say go for it. If you want to go for it, go for it. But it's up to you guys. I mean, I like the car. I like the look of the car. Handles well, brakes well. Yeah, I would recommend it. I'm gonna say no. The car can't take corners well, but I will not lie. It does look alright. The brakes are good. The brakes are good of the car, and yeah, everything aside. Actually, no. Wait, what am I saying again? I was saying how this car's not worth it. The car's not worth it because it can't take corners well, and it doesn't have a good top speed. So that's probably why I'd say no. But it has good brakes. And I don't mind the look of this one, so I'd say no still, though, because it doesn't, it's not very good around corners, so yeah. Okay, so the Entity XF. Buy it. I like old cars. What can I say? This car has so many good memories, especially in story mode. Anyway, I would absolutely recommend this car. It performs well, it handles well, it brakes well. You're not going to win any races with it though, because it is an old car, so it's not really expected to perform well, but it's still a good car to drive, I'd say. Okay, so the Entity and the Persian GP1 can both be found at the Ellis car meet. I know I didn't say it in the last one, but I'll say it here. Don't get this one. It can't take corners well. But it does. You know what? I can't even say. I don't even like the looks. So don't get this one. It's not worth it. Okay, so I know I crashed a lot there. There was a pretty big one. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, okay? I was going a little too fast and I kind of just I guess I wasn't paying too much attention. So I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and say get it because it's actually not a bad car. In fact, you know what? Let's go a step further and we'll actually just quickly test out its corner taking. And to be honest, yeah, I stand by what I just said. The car is actually not that bad around taking corners. So yeah, I'd say go for it. Actually, it's a good car, and this is the Alfa, the Albany Alfa, and it's a sports car, and you can find it at the Ellis Car Meet. All right, now let's move on to the last car of the day, which is the podium vehicle. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna skip right ahead because I don't think this car is worth it, okay? This is the podium vehicle. This car is completely useless. It would be so much better if you could put your own vehicles on there, but even then, you know, the car is probably gonna be even slower than it already is. So, I'm gonna say no. Don't try and get the podium vehicle. This thing is a piece of junk. Just don't get it. I know it looks cool, but just don't get it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 700 by the end of the year. And we'll see you guys next one. Bye-bye.